Welcome back to the I Speak Korean Pretty Well podcast. 저는 존이고요. 사실 이렇게 한국말로 이곳에서, 이 채널에서 그렇게 막 얘기를 하고 싶지 않지만 제가 어제 누나랑 얘기를 하고 있었는데 누나가 저한테 어떤 얘기를 했냐면 만약에 이 채널에서 한국말 하는 모습 조금이라도 보여주면 신뢰성 높일 수 있지 않을까 이런 식으로 얘기를 저한테 했어요. So basically, what I was just saying is that I don't really want to speak Korean on this channel because actually I have a whole channel where I speak Korean. And you could click the link here if you want to see that, or you could check the comments below if you want to see me speaking Korean to a Korean audience. And here's a clip from one of the videos on that channel. 저는 7년 동안 한국어를 배우는데 만약에 제가 처음부터 다시 시작할 수 있다면 어떤 식으로 배웠을까요? 2016년 저는 일본어를 배우기 시작했어요. 열심히 공부하려고 했는데 한국어 실력이 부족하다고 생각해서 한국어를 잘하게 될 때까지 다른 언어를 하지 않기로 했어요. 그래서 일본어를 배운 지 2달 만에 포기했어요. So this video was made at the end of 2022 and it's kind of like a storytelling slash how-to video. But I'll also show you currently my most popular video, or I should say my most popular long form video. You can see here that I have a pretty popular short form video. And I almost never do the, a foreigner who speaks Korean really well, white guy who can speak Korean really well, sort of clickbait character, because I honestly think that's just super cringy. And in general, I think short form content is like the most inferior form of video content that exists. And so I made this video initially as like a sort of fun-witted joke with my current subscribers. And if you look at the comments on that video, everyone is just roasting me, which is kind of what the angle was. I even have a video explaining that was gonna happen. You know what? I'll pull it up right here. I know I kind of go on tangents all the time in my videos, but hey, that's what we're here for, right? It's YouTube, whatever. 자, 방금 미국인이 맞냐라는 영상, 쇼츠 영상을 찍었는데 이게 확실히 나의 채널을 떡상시킬 거예요. 그래서 이거 기록을 위해서 지금 찍고 있는데 날짜를 보시면 날짜 잘 보이나요? 2024년 5월 9일. And then I posted it that night. Anyway, now I'll show you a clip from my current most popular video that I'm truly proud of. And I don't think it's the best video I made, but it just gets the most traffic. And the channel I'm referring to, by the way, the subscribership is like 95% Korean, if not more. 대부분의 사람들이 이렇게 영어를 배워야 된다고 생각해요. 근데 사실상 열심히 영어를 공부하고 있다면 잘못 배우고 있다는 뜻이에요. 제 하루를 보여주고 어떤 식으로 일본어를 배우고 있는지, 어떤 식으로 한국어를 배웠는지, 그리고 어떤 식으로 영어를 배워야 되는지를 직접 경험할 수 있어요. 갑시다. So anyway, yeah, my sister said to me the other day, I think if you speak a little bit of Korean on your channel, then it'll be able to sort of give some sort of credibility. Even though personally, me, John, I don't think just me speaking Korean gives credibility to the things I talk about on this channel. Right? I think the science is what gives credibility to the things I say on this channel. But I understand, like, that's fine. And yeah, my Korean's not perfect. I know if you're learning Korean, then you might think, wow, he's so good. It's not perfect. 객관적으로 보면 되게 잘해요. 외국인 직원. I basically just said it's very good for a foreigner, for a non-Korean, if you look at it objectively. Right? And honestly, like if you're ever online and someone says that they're good at a language and you can't speak that language yet, just send a video of that person speaking that language to a native speaker. But make sure it's completely unedited. Because the thing is, on a place like YouTube, where editing is a huge part of the game, you can edit out anything that doesn't sound good and leave just the best parts in it, right? So I'll leave a link in the comment section below of me and my friend George, who are speaking in Korean about Korean hip hop. It's like a 2-hour long podcast. It's probably boring for most of you, but give that to a friend and be like, okay, unapologetically judge his Korean. And if they're not so good at English, just tell them, 이 사람의 한국어를 냉정하게 평가해줘. And if you're like, well, he's also a foreigner, that's not a good example of being able to speak Korean in a real setting, then you could check out this video also, which is me and a YouTuber in Korea. And we have, about a 2-hour conversation talking about the stuff that I talk about on this channel, but in Korean. And the funny thing about this video is that I actually never watched it just because I watched like the first 2 or 3 minutes and I was so serious and didn't smile once. So it was just so cringy to me. But hey, check it out if you want. Now, Don't send them this video of me talking with my YouTuber friend Didi, because when we made this, I didn't even realize it, but it was just like one of the worst displays of my Korean, because in Korean, they have sentence endings, and I just kept saying the same thing over and over and over. It was like, blah, 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 는 거야, blah, 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 는 거야, blah, 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 는 거야. So it was so hard to watch that because it was like, I had been learning Korean for so long at that point, but still, this was like one of the worst displays of my Korean, I would say. And if anyone watching this video is Korean and is like a content creator, use any of my videos from any of my Korean speaking channels and you can, review my Korean on your channel. That's totally cool. That's awesome. That is even suggested. This way, for anyone who actually cares about that sort of thing, you can get a better sense of my Korean skills, if that matters to you. And so actually, this is going to be a fun year because there's so much Korean. My Korean skills are going to go crazy. And I haven't really cared about them in several years. Now, if you're interested in how to master a foreign language, and yes, master is obviously hyperbole, but if you want to get to a native-like level in a foreign language, watch this episode of the I Speak Korean Pretty Well podcast here, and I'll give you the basic overview. And if you don't have time right now, save this next video to your watch later playlist. So when you do have time, grab a cup of coffee and give it a watch. That action alone helps this channel quite a lot. Thank you.